Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon111, and welcome back to Terraria 1.4 Master Mode. Today, I would like to fight some bosses. You may see some things in my inventory as I go catch a butterfly for no good reason. I did some off-camera work, and I'm probably showing a clip of it right now, but I was just doing some exploration in the underground desert. And I finally managed to find something that I've been looking for this entire game, which is a heart statue, which I actually have wired up over here, and so I can actually produce hearts during a boss battle, which might be too late for this to be of use, because like 1 heart every 5 seconds or whatever this is going to do. I don't think you can produce them faster than that. I haven't tried. I'm not even sure. Do I have this hooked up to a 3-second timer maybe? I should try a faster timer, maybe. But in any case, I finally found a heart statue. That was one of my goals, and I was happy to have done it. There was also a pirate invasion, and when I fought off the pirates, I got this. It says the Dutchman equipable. So is this a mount? No. What is it? Was it a minecart? Yes, that was a minecart. Okay, so let's see what the Dutchman minecart is like. So, oops, let's switch minecarts here. Zing. It looks like this. It does not appear to be as fast as the mechanical cart. And there isn't going to be an easy way for me to find some enemies to test this out against. So I think I don't care about this item, is the long and the short of it. Anyway, the other thing is, I have 8 gelatin crystals now. I have defeated Queen Slime already in this world, but I was not aware of how I came into possession of the gelatin crystal because I had missed it at the time, and then I was watching someone else's stream, and basically, you're probably seeing clips of it now. They look kind of like crystal shards that you find in the Hallow, but they look different. They're kind of rounder, and they glimmer a different way. And so if you're actually looking for them and you know what to look for, they're not too hard to find. I spent like 10 minutes going through the Hallow and managed to scrounge up 8 more gelatin crystals. And I've only fought Queen Slime once. I imagine she has multiple drops, and I would like to know what some of those other drops are. So we're going to do a Queen Slime boss battle, and didn't really think about it until just now, but I guess I can use this arena over here and use my heart statue. So let's actually turn this thing back on. Maybe I will want it. Great. Oh, but I have to summon Queen Slime in the Hallow. Right, I forgot about that. I'm strong enough that the heart statue is not going to matter. And probably nothing's going to matter, because I defeated Queen Slime a while ago, and I'm much stronger now. So let's just go over to the Hallow, which is available over here. I think this is the same place we fought her last time anyway. And we'll fight Queen Slime right out here. And I have some basic buffs, and so I guess we'll buff with those. Just in case it matters. Let's put out the Staff of the Frost Hydra, sure. But I imagine that this is going to be pretty quick and easy. Let's see. Yeah, she's already down halfway. And I've taken 0 damage. Okay, now I'm taking some damage, but as long as I finish her off, we'll be fine. There we go. Okay, so Queen Slime went down, and I think let's just fight a bunch of her. Looks like I got her trophy, which is cool. But we can open up all the treasure bags together. Queen Slime is awoken, but where is she? There she is! Hi, Queen Slime. I should not just jump right into you, because you actually do deal a little bit of melee damage. Okay, but I guess in the first half she doesn't do much flying around, she mostly hops around. And in the second half she switches to doing more flying, and also summons more little bloopy bad guys all around. But yeah, this should not be hard to do. So let's just keep fighting her and see what we get. And I'm getting some other things on the side. It looks like I picked up another megaphone, probably just from killing a pixie out here that I didn't even notice. Queen Slime. All the time. I'm taking some damage. Let's heal. Just to be on the safe side. She is dropping healing potions as well. So having the extra healing potions makes me feel less guilty about using some. Alright, and we're just about back up to normal. Do I even have a campfire and a heart lantern here? Doesn't look like I do. So let's at least put those out. Campfire, boom. Heart lantern, boom. Redo the staff, oops, redo the staff of the Frost Hydra. And now let's do another Queen Slime. There she is. Alright, yeah, you sit right there. That's a really good spot for you, actually, at the beginning of the fight. Yeah, and until she starts flying, yeah, not really much of a threat. And then after she starts flying, also not really much of a threat. We're gonna be frank. There we go. Alright, another Queen Slime down. Let's just leave the hearts here. We're gonna have so much treasure, it's gonna be great. Alright, where are you at? I heard you to the right. Alright, there you are. Lim Lam Loom. Oh yeah. Queen Slime's going down. Are you dead yet? Almost. Now you are. Hooray. Okay, let's try to leave these hearts out again. And let's summon Queen Slime. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Where is she? Left? Right? There she is. Alrighty. What could be more straightforward? It's fun being overpowered at the end of the game. It's a shame that the weapons are so loud, though. Alright, couple more. Triple ammo! She does make a fun noise when she dies. Alright, my Frost Hydra has run out, so let's get him back in the fray. Alright, Queen Slime, where'd you go? There you are. Not for long. Kablam! Alright. That was fun. 8 Queen Slimes, and we got a Queen Slime trophy. We got Summons a Slime Princess. Have we seen that before? I think I had the Slime Prince, possibly. But the Princess looks... Maybe I had this before. Maybe I was misremembering. Alright, but it's a little pet. So we got a couple of pets. And yeah, then just the treasure bags, so I'll take them back home and we'll see what we get. Oh no, I had Royal Delight Summons a Slime Prince, and this is Royal Delicacy Summons a Slime Princess, so it was a different pet. Alright, I was curious about that. And I guess before I go start selling things, let's open up the treasure bag. We got a Volatile Gelatin, releases volatile gelatin periodically that damages enemies. Okay, I'm gonna have to try that out. And we got a vanity set. We got those silly balloons again. Looks like maybe you always get the vanity set, or at least pieces of it. Got another volatile gelatin. Gelatinous pillion. Summons a rideable winged slime mount. And Hook of Dissonance. Teleports you to the location of the hook. Is that the one that I got before? I feel like I've had the hook before. Where would old hooks be, though? They might be in the post-Plantera box. Yes, Hook of Dissonance. Okay, so I already had one of those. But we do have a new mount. Let me free up some inventory space by selling off. I don't care about the vanity items. I don't need an extra volatile gelatin. I don't need the extra pet. I don't need the extra one of those. And I do want my greater healing potions. I don't need gel. I've got a few things like a quick stack over here. And actually these Queen Slime relics are now all extras, so they can go in my extra relics bin right over here. Oh, and the megaphone could be sold as well. I've got dozens of those things lying around. Okay, so let's open up some more treasure bags. Queen Slime Mask, another vanity item, another one of the mounts, and another one of the gelatins. Another gelatin, another mount, more vanity items. More vanity items. Okay, let me sell off a few more. Okay, and let's open up the last of the treasure bags. Another hook, another gelatin, and more vanity items. Okay, so it seems that the only other thing to check out is the mount. So, it's a slime mount. You can flap your wings by holding down the spacebar, but eventually it runs out of juice. It does bounce very high. It also falls down low pretty slow. So it's kind of like the King Slime mount in that you could probably use it to descend your elevator really quick. Let's see. Yeah, I don't even have to like press a button or something. It's just falling that fast normally. And then... I don't know that I could use it to replace wings though. My wings accelerate really well. And it seems like you can only bounce from the start while you're on the mount in order to fly. Because it seems like if I just fell off, I couldn't fly. Oh no, you could still fly. But maybe if I was... right, if I were grappled. I need to start from the ground in order to fly, I think. So basically if I'm grappled, and then I mount... can I mount? I guess I can't mount while I'm grappled. If I am grappled, and I jump down, and then do this, yeah, then I can't. I need a jump before I can actually start flying on the mount. So, if you beat Queen Slime early, it seems like this might be a pretty good mount. But once again, I'm pretty happy with the Santa NK toy tank. So I think we are going to stick with that, so that I can ride around in a tank and shoot missiles at guys, because that's great. Okay. And, oh, we haven't had a chance to see the menacing volatile gelatin. Let me see if I can go find some enemies. And let me turn off my Stardust cells, so they don't kill bad guys. Okay, and I think that was it. But I didn't really... I was too busy looking at my inventory to actually see what happened there. So let's witness it again together. And let's also get rid of the Slime Princess. There she goes. Okay, so once again, I wasn't paying attention. It's pretty cool, actually. So it's just hurling little slime balls at nearby enemies. They seem to penetrate, and they do a lot of damage. Hundreds of damage. Releases periodically, damages. Sadly, it's not a material, so we can't combine it with anything. And I guess I hit a lot harder with this, so it's not enough damage. But once again, that's another accessory that if you defeated Queen Slime much earlier in the playthrough, and I don't have a sense of how strong you'd actually have to be to defeat her, yeah, that might be worth wearing like at some point early in hard mode, assuming that it's the amount of damage that it does is just kind of a constant, always around, I don't know, 130 damage or whatever it's doing. That's pretty good damage numbers. Yeah, that seems like it could be effective. Alright, so that is some bosses. There's another boss that I've never seen, but I've just heard rumor of, so let me put away some inventory and we'll try to do that. It turns out that I have the quest fish for the day, and I've been trying to test the hypothesis that if you are holding in your inventory a particular reward, the angler won't give you the same reward again. So I'm going to hold all of these things, and, well, that still seems plausible. But basically these are kind of like, oops, the various high-tier fishing rewards that the angler sometimes gives, and so I just want to see if I can get any other new ones, if there are any other new ones. Okay, and finally, rumor has it that there is a boss called the Torch God that appears if you place enough torches, I think enough normal torches, in a small area. So I'm just going to place a bunch of torches and see if a Torch God appears. That's a lot of torches. We haven't seen anybody yet. I thought that would have been enough. Have I been trolled? Is this not actually a thing? I feel like the color of the skies changing, possibly? Am I making that up? I mean, obviously I'm making some things brighter. But that's a bunch of torches on the screen, and we still have no... I mean, I guess I can just start doing this, too. How many torches would we need to summon the torch god? And would they have to be, like, all normal torches, or the ultra bright torches, or... I forget if there's any ice torches around here, like, somehow negate the ability for the torch god to show up? I thought this was going to be easier to do than it is, so maybe I'm going to check the wiki. Well, fortunately I only had to read the first sentence of the wiki to discover that apparently this guy can only be summoned underground. So let's place some torches underground and see what happens. I would have thought that would be enough. Apparently it is not. Oh! Maybe it is. Maybe this is the fight. It's a bullet hell. What's going on? Where's the actual enemy? Rattles Magoo, okay. So, Alright, so there's bullets coming from everywhere. If I pick up the torches again, will it end? Is there an actual enemy here that I can fight? We have a boss battle, but I don't see an actual boss, and there's no boss bar. So what happens if I start picking up all the torches again? Let's just try this. Also, did some of those torches go out? I think the torches went out. Yeah. Like, there's torches that have become unlit here. So is he, like, unlighting the torches, and once he unlights all of them or something, something will happen? Maybe? Possibly? Let's turn off the water candle, if I can. There we go. Okay. And then things change back to normal. And the torches I didn't pick up have become relit. Okay. Is that it? Like, I thought I was gonna be fighting a boss as opposed to... What am I looking at right here? Are you a scorpion? You just must be... You're the dead head of an armored Viking, okay. Maybe if I don't pick up the torches and he manages to unlight all of them, something would happen, maybe? Question mark? Yeah, let's try it again, maybe. Also, I wanted to count, I think there's about 40 torches out here already, and I'm starting at 798. Let's see if we can discern when this kicks in. Alright, so it hasn't kicked in yet, so I just placed another 30 torches, so we're at around 70 torches right now. And still not kicked in, so we're around 100 torches right now. And still not kicked in? Alright. Can you only summon him once? Was he even a thing? I don't know what's going on. Okay, I read a little bit more on the wiki, and I think each of the torches was like firing a thing, and I need to leave them out and let them all kind of extinguish. And I might need to place 100 of them. So we're gonna try this again, and see if we can summon him again. I think I'm strong enough that I can mostly kind of ignore all the bad guys who are in here. Although I've only got 5 minutes left on my summoning thing, so let's be careful with that, because right now... Actually, let's do this. That'll help defend me. While I'm doing some other stuff. And I would think that that's enough torches. But they don't seem to be waking up right now. Is that like a hallowed mimic? That's a hallowed mimic. Alright, that was once a very fearsome enemy. Not so much anymore. Maybe you can only do it once a day, or something else? Let me also try exiting the game and coming back in and see if I can resummon this guy. Okay, so I read more of the wiki and I figured out what's going on, which is that I won the event. I saw this in my inventory, but it looked kind of like a banana split icon, and so I thought I just picked up a banana split as a random drop from one of the enemies in here. Oh, there's another Howl Mimic. Let's actually fight him properly for a moment. Alright, there we go. And who do I hear over here, Pigron? Okay, yeah, you can go too. So, we got the Torch God's Favor. Consumable. Unlocks the ability to toggle to the left of the inventory. When enabled, normal torches change according to your biome. So, when you win the Torch God event, which apparently just involves dodging all of the shots from all the torches being extinguished and firing at you, then you gain that item, which sounds like it'll be interesting. So let's actually clean up these torches and then try it out. I wasn't sure what to expect out of this. This was not what I was expecting, but I guess for a thing that just kind of got added as a joke as a result of like the whole community hullabaloo with Torch and Lux stuff that I've heard about, it's a good joke probably. Okay, but if I have a torch and I place it, that just became a Hallow Torch because I'm in the Hallow. And if I go over here to the right, I think there's a place where I can be only in an ice biome. By the way, are you selling anything good? No. Yeah, I've got ice biome music here, and so if I place a torch here, it's still a Hallow Torch. And if I pick it up, I think it's going to be a Hallow Torch. Let me go find another biome really quick. Let's go ahead and pick up these Hallow Torches, because I'm not really interested in them. And what's an interesting biome? I can go to the ice biome if I'm just on the surface, actually. No, I've got Hallow over in the ice over there, too. Let's go to the jungle. That's a different biome. Okay, so if I'm in the jungle and I place a torch, boom, it automatically becomes a jungle torch. And if I pick it back up, it automatically stays a jungle torch. And so, in the inventory, right here, biome torch swap is currently on. And so if I click that off, now I can just place torches, and whatever torches I place just start their normal selves, just like it usually would be. So, that appears to be the story of the Torch God. I don't know what I expected. Slightly underwhelming, but I also found it very late in the game. Or decided to do it very late in the game, like I'd heard something about it. But I've been trying to be spoiler-free to the extent possible. We picked up a Crystal Vial Shard, which is a weapon that hits through walls. I can't remember if we had it before. And another Daedalus Stormbow. And another Frost Staff, or two. So I'll probably sell those off. Another Amarok. Yeah, you can get a lot of things when you just hang out in that room for a short period of time. Okay, but we beat 8 Queen Slimes and a Torch God? Did we beat the Torch God? Did we endure? Did we outlast the Torch God? I'm not even sure. We don't get a relic, so there's nothing to add to our relics chest or display as a result of that. I have no idea where I am in an episode, so let me go check up on that. Okay, we have a little bit of time to finish off the episode, so I would just point out that off camera I've also been working more on my underground Crimson area, because I do want to collect all the enemies in the bestiary, and there's still a number of Crimson enemies that I've yet to find. And one in particular is the Crimson Mimic, who has a number of drops, one of which I think actually could be good. It's a drop that I don't think I've ever actually had in any of my Terraria playthroughs. But there's still, I don't know, probably like a dozen Crimson enemies that I need to find. Yeah, I saw that guy drop a trifold map. Don't care. But in any case, as you can see, this area is definitely getting more crimson-y, and I've been starting to kind of hollow it out so it'll be kind of a better monster spawning area with like a good crimson floor kind of all along this level. So that hopefully we'll be able to spawn a bunch of crimson bad guys. But that's going to be a work in progress, and it'll probably take a few days. So I will continue working on that. And yeah, eventually also back upstairs. Oh, Crimson Mimic! Hold on. I was just about to go back upstairs, and here is the first of the Crimson Mimics. We're about to get a new enemy in the bestiary. And somehow I found the perfect place to get him stuck. Neat. Dart pistol. That is not the good one. Okay, but it is possible to get a Crimson Mimic down here. That's great. Bones McGee just appeared. So there must be a skeleton merchant around. I don't immediately see him. But cool. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get a Crimson Mimic to drop me. There's an item called the Flesh Knuckles, which I think could work well with some of the other items that I have lying around. But we'll have to look forward to that in a future episode. And the other thing we can look forward to in a future episode related to the Crimson is finally having enough vertebra that I'll see if I can actually create the item to summon the Brain of Cthulhu. And so I've been just dumping all of my Crimson drops into this chest. And I guess I can drop some Souls of Night in here while I have them. And I guess we'll put the Dart Pistol in here as well. It's only 45 range damage. And I think like shoots some kind of darts. Based on the title. But I've never actually used that weapon before. But at this point it's definitely outclassed by things like the Vortex Blaster. But yeah, I've got 4 vertebrae so far. And so I'm definitely going to have to kill a bunch more. Still getting a bunch of slimes up here. I'm going to have to kill a bunch more Crimson enemies. Once this finally turns to Crimstone, we're occasionally getting a face monster or a whatever the Crimson Spider guy is called. Crim Slime sadly don't drop it. So once this converts a bit more, we'll have an opportunity to collect those vertebra, and then hopefully I can still craft them into the Brain of Cthulhu summoning weapon, even though we're in a corruption rather than a Crimson world. But we can find out that next time. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Terraria 1.4 Master Mode. For now, bye-bye.